Hi everybody. I find as I come out here to record today, I'm getting surrounded by my kitty cats, mine and the neighbor's cat. I wanted to talk to you today about compassion. It's the essence of life and what we're truly here to learn. It's so easy to get caught up and lost in the surroundings of life and get busy. I think that's the most difficult thing I see everybody's going through is life is so busy with work, having fun, studying, going to school, all of the distractions of the mind. Not saying that we don't need to do these things and accomplish them, but it doesn't need to be the focus of our life. The transition from the mind and living in the mind or living in the heart, as I try to get down here a little bit more, everything is found in the heart of tenderness and compassion, love, mercy, humility, kindness, gentleness. The mind is where we tend to get caught up in the ego and simply being selfish and thinking about ourselves all the time. This is the most difficult part of our growth and maturing, is learning to live from our heart and staying in the moment, Atta. And as a matter of fact, that's my little kitty's name. And I'd like to bring her up here and let her say hello. Yeah, she's such a sweet thing. And I named her Atta for that simple purpose, to be a constant reminder every day of where I need to be, where we need to be, living in our heart and in the moment. It's so easy to get caught up in being busy. Busy, and everything that we do, even busy working to help people. As I open up and do classes in structured setting, I'm still only going to work 3 or 4 days a week in that and devote the rest of the time to my own personal growth. I've learned there's a balance in it. As teachers, instructors, whether it's yoga, meditation, healing, whatever we're doing, the biggest tendency is to get lost in what we're doing and stay busy, working 7 days a week, trying to accomplish our goals and help the people and the students that are coming to us. And that's getting just as lost in the mind as anything else. There has to be a balance. Without a deep grounding, and that's part of what I want to touch on today, is I've worked to become and stay deeply grounded in my life and work to obtain and achieve a balance in everything that I do. If you're devoting yourself to the healing world, and teaching and yoga and everything, and you're doing it 7 days a week, 6 days a week, 5 days a week, 40 hours a day, and then you go home and you work on your texts and you do everything else you're doing, then you've yet to obtain balance. You're needing grounding. And that's a big part of what I seek to accomplish with the people that come around me. Is notice most people are very flighty. They're living from their mind. Even if they're seeking to be very spiritual, they're caught up in their mind. And most of the teachers today are teaching from a place of the mind. And some of the words, some of the things are very good, but it's mainly from things that people have read in books. If you look at most of the yoga teachers today, or the yoginis, or the yogis, it's a place of the mind. Busy, doing seminars, doing teachings, doing classes, all the time. And I've seen this firsthand with many people. Even if you're traveling the world, and that's all you're doing, and you're devoting yourself to teaching, that's wonderful. But if you lose your family and you lose your personal life, and you've lost being in touch with your own heart and being able to be a little child and enjoy life, just to be able to go sit in the woods and meditate in the park, go to the ocean, spend time with creation. We have to become balanced and completely grounded to teach people completeness. You can't find being confident and truly grounded if you're completely busy all of the time. from the time you get up in the morning until the time you go to bed at night after you eat dinner. I visited Japan in 2011, and I'm hoping to be able to come back and do a classroom sitting teaching this year, at sometime in the next, say, 6 months before the end of the year. But that's part of what I want to do. I saw when I went to Japan that my friends in Japan work all the time. It's what they're taught from the time they're little, and 6 o'clock in the morning till midnight, working 7 days a week. I believe that's why the suicide rate's so high in many parts of the world, because people are focusing on the mind and not feeding the heart. As I've stated, I homeschooled my children, and the material part of it, the history, the language, all the studies was secondary to what I was trying to teach them and ingrain in them was a very deep essence of compassion in their heart, to teach them to be connected to integrity and honor and the values that are not highly valued in our societies today. So I'm hoping that in the process of what I'm sharing, to be able to help people to get connected to the ocean of compassion. And to me, that's what it's like. It's just a vast ocean. The more I learn every day, I realize there's yet a deeper compassion to find: tenderness, humility, patience, forgiveness. It's all of these integral values that develop compassion. What I was going to say, earlier is at 50 years old, I realized that I'm just now beginning to understand true compassion in the depths that there is. Humility, integrity, honor, tenderness, forgiveness, all of these things have to have a really deep foundation in us to where it's like breathing. We don't have to try to forgive. It just comes natural to us. We don't have to try to be patient. It comes natural to us. Now, honestly, I'm not completely there yet. These are virtues that are a part of me, but I still have to work hard and try every day to be patient, to live life with humility and tenderness. I still get tested constantly. And I haven't met anyone that hasn't. I haven't met anyone in life that's conquered all of these things. I've met many people that think they did. And that's why I'm saying so many of the teachers today are teaching from the ego, and they think they're much further along than they truly are. For myself, I'm very honest. Be very honest with myself and everyone else. I feel like a little child that I learn something new every day. I see there's a deeper place to live from compassion and tenderness and humility every day. And each day that I wake up, I pray and meditate to live today as a person who does no harm. And that's my true goal, is two things. I had a very dear friend ask me, somebody that I love very deeply, when we first met in October of 2011, was, "What is your goal in life, Aaron?" And I said, "My goal is to become the most tender, compassionate man I can possibly come in this lifetime." And she looked at me and asked me again, no, what is your goal in life? And I said, that is my goal. But then I replied, I understand you're asking my goals for money. And I don't really have goals for money, other than I believe that as I teach and share and travel and do what I need to do in life, that the money that I need will be there for whatever I'm supposed to accomplish. So I don't focus on the financial side of life. I focus on the heart. And through my heart growing, then my energy and the energy of those who desire to accomplish the same things in life will provide the finances for us to be able to do healing centers, to do seminars, to be able to travel to different parts of the world. It's about creating and shifting the energy in the planet from one of chaos and conflict to a balance of harmony and peace. And that shifting's going on. Even the planet is revolting against the conflict and drama that the human race has created. So we each need to do our part. And that's where we're each being challenged to step up. It's not about you, it's not about me. We have to let go of the selfishness. We have to let go of our egos and realize we each have a role to play. We each have a part to play to shift the energy and bring harmony into the world around us. And there's more and more people waking up every day to this very issue in fact. With that, for this section of the video, or this particular video, I'd like to close, and I'm just going to simply say this is an introduction to needed compassion, that we each need to find our destiny, our role in this life, and the people that we need to draw into our lives to help each of us to be able to accomplish what we need. And with that, again, I'll say good afternoon, and I hope this is new for me, doing these little videos, and I hope to do one with somebody else shooting the video, maybe as an interview soon. But again, I'm just putting my heart out there and trying to connect with those of like heart and spirit so that we can work together to be able to help more people to open up their hearts. With that, I'll say thank you.